are some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift. But I did love playing one John Barry.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Why do KD threes look like layups? Man, it's unbelievable.
Leonard with no one around. From outside, off the mark. KD finds Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Paul. Shoots. Misses the jumper.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Leonard looking over the floor. Morris passes to Westbrook. Morris with the screen for Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And Westbrook with 2 very loud points.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Pass to Zubac. George against Booker. George passes to Zubac. Out to Morris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Zubac finds Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Zubac. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the pass to Ayton. George against Booker. Clock at 6. KD, that's for 2. And again, it's the Suns missing. Clippers leading by 3. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Leonard.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Durant, the pass to Paul. Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50. Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on. It's really elevated the other guys.
Westbrook kicks to Zubac. Outside Westbrook. Morris with the screen for George. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, the poise right there from Paul George, that's just a veteran that has no panic in his game.
Passes it to Okogie. Booker in the corner. Kicks it to Paul. KD sets the pick for Paul. To the middle. And then Durant with the jam.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Outside Leonard. pass to Morris. Outside Leonard takes a three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. And there's the pass to Ayton. Paul dishes to Ayton. Booker with no one around drills it from outside.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of it.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Clippers on top, up 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And George kicks to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Out to the right wing. Westbrook wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Westbrook's got 7 points.
Good shooting reflexes there from Russell Westbrook. Barely needs the time to get that shot set up.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Clippers on defense. It's a 3-point game. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Ayton kicks to Durant. Back to Ayton. Stolen by Zubac.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Outside Leonard. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Westbrook. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Suns trail by 3. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Back to Morris. He kicks it to Westbrook. Over Paul. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. KD on the wing with the drive. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Leonard. On the wing, Morris. Westbrook against Paul. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on 8. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Plumlee, he's checked in for Zubac. And Robert Covington subbed in for Morris. KD, that's for 2. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick-and-roll set.
outside Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside George. Shot clock at 6. Dish now to Westbrook. Passes it to Plumlee. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Softball.
.146 left in the first half. Paul passes to Booker. Shoots the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. The Clippers trail. Leonard attacking. Covington against Durant. Kicks it out to Leonard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
As much as you have to admire his burst and force, I think Plumlee's aggressiveness on that play, the impressive part.
Outside for Durant. It's up a 3. That shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 40 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Powell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's an underrated scoring aspect to Norman Powell and what he can do. He can drive, get inside, or he can knock down the jumper. That's a tough cover.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
And shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Here's Mann. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Warren, that's for 2. And with the rebound. And the first half comes to a close in a tough. Thanks so much, David. And we'll...
20. The Clippers 20.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Terrence Ross, also Cameron Payne out there. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Warren, and it's Baisley in at the 4. They grab their own miss. Ross with a wide open look bangs home the trifecta. Ross has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Phoenix. Here's Mann, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Highland. Back to Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
Warren on the wing, guarded by Powell. There's a good screen. There's the pass to Baisley. Back to Payne. Baisley passes to Ross. From past the arc. And with the rebound. The Clippers shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Passes it to Biyombo. To the paint. Powell with the steal. Here's Highland. Payne covering. Here's Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
The Suns trailing. Baisley passes to Warren. Suns moving the ball around. They set the pick to the left side wing. Biyombo kicks to Ross. Pocket 6. The 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Ross has got 6 here in this quarter. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Man, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Payne passes to Baisley, and the wide-open shot from Warren. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Launches it. Highland's shot is good. Highland's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
And he's good on the second.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Here's man. Payne covering. It's Powell on the wing. Inside. Here's Plumlee. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ross on the wing. He's got 6. Pass to Baisley. Payne in the post. Powell against Warren. Pass to Baisley. Ross for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes it out to Covington. Plumlee, the pass to Powell. He takes it in, and the dunk by Powell.
Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so he gets in that gap. He's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. The kick out to Warren. Sinks the triple. Warren's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Phoenix. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Clippers lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Powell is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the 2-guard spot. The pass to Payne. Here's Baisley. Outside Warren. Passes to Baisley. Shoots it up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Powell with it. Covington in the corner. He dishes it to Plumlee. Shoots. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. The kick out to Warren. Back to Biyombo. Dishes it to Ross. He feeds it to Warren. And the shot goes in. Warren's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Phoenix.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Driving in. Man gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Ross, that's good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Highland passes to Powell. Pass to Highland. Outside Covington. Here's man. Payne covering. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside Warren. Powell with the steal. Pass to Highland.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires for 3. And it's Baisley with the rebound. The Suns leading, and the Suns call time. They're up by 2. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Westbrook finds Zubac. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Outside, George. The offensive rebound, Zubac. Durant with the steal. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 7-point Phoenix lead.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. To end the run. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
KD with it. He's against Morris. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Paul. That shot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. The 3 from George. George missing again. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run. Back to Booker. On the clock. From deep. No good there. So the Suns win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group...
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at center. Now here's Paul. Ayton with it, guarded by Morant. Ayton, a screen on Brooks. Booker for three, sinks the tray.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by Devin Booker. And it's Phoenix's ball. First quarter of play, a minute in. He's off on that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. And here's the fast break. Outside Booker. Ayton in the high post. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Durant, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Ball against Adams. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Right side, Paul.
I like Morant's workmanlike approach on D. He finds good matchups and makes an impact.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Now here's Morant. Right side, Paul. Booker finds Ayton. To the wing, right side. Paul for three. Adams grabs the miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Jackson, pass to Morant. And he makes it on the layup. Morant's got 6.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Here's Paul. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside Morant. Outside Bane. The 3 is up. 5 to shoot. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Okogie. Outside Booker. Back to Okogie. Outside for Booker. The shot comes out, and it's Memphis the other way. And here's Bane. Outside Morant. And he can't jam it through. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. There's the 3. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. He's got 9.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Jackson finds Bane. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Paul with it. Jackson in his pocket. Paul, the open look. That one's wide left.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And it's Morant off the drive.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Jackson against Durant. Pass to Booker. Outside Durant. Takes it inside. Misses in close. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your son,
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis. Memphis leading. On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Bane against Paul. Now here's Bane. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Picked his pocket. And the Suns pushing it up now. Paul finds Booker. Good work defensively by Brooks. The Grizzlies on offense.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Durant. Here's Ayton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
And Booker is the guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Ayton, a screen on Jackson. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
first team foul.
Now Morant. 13 points in the game. And he makes it. And it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Outside for Booker. Another shot. They grab their own miss. Here's Durant into the lane. And Durant slams it home.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
From deep, Morant sinks it. What range from downtown. Morant's got 8 points here in the quarter. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Paul drives in. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Paul passes to Durant. Driving in. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Back to Okogie. The kick out to Paul. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Durant pulls it in.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Takes the three. On the wing, Durant. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
The three from Bane. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, the pass to Morant. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 23.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Paul. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution on the court.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Morant against Payne, and he gets it to go. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Kicks it out to Warren. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Jackson on the wing. So we conclude the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Bismack Biyombo. Terrence Ross is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Baisley in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. Outside Payne for 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Warren. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Aldama. And here's Kennard. Stolen by Ross. Outside Warren. Here's Payne. Left side Warren. Soft touch off the glass.
You gotta guard Warren close, especially when he's lurking inside looking to score.
Outside Jones.
Memphis foul. Tyus Jones. First personal foul.
Well, Phoenix is shooting 41% in this game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Picked up by Baisley. Pass to Ross. Outside Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, a clear look for Ross. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ross has got his first points of the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Tillman. Biyombo with a steal. Outside Warren. Here's Baisley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he's good on the second. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jones against Payne. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. Kicks it out to Kennard. Now here's Jones. That three's off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Baisley. It's Ross on the wing, defended by Kennard. Here's Payne. Now Biombo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jones against Payne. Kennard on the wing. This one for three. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Ross on the wing. And that one is hammered home.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
A line change here for Memphis. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Up top, Brooks. He's covered by Warren. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Morant against Payne. Oh, they need this! And then Morant with the dunk!
And just an important basket. I mean, especially with their lead dwindling.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Payne on the bounce. Out to the right wing. Here's Baisley. Drops in the three.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Morant with the bucket.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
To the left wing. There's a screen by Biombo. Warren, the pass to Ross. Shot clock at 6. Here's Payne. Pass to Baisley. Over Morant. Baisley, good. Baisley's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Morant finds Adams. Morant against Payne. Outside Bain. Morant with it. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Morant's got 32 points. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Ross passes to Warren. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Ross against Morant. Brooks outside. The first one falls.
Dylan Brooks taking 2 shots.
And Brooks drops them both. The three from Ayton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Grizzlies.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, you.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point.
One of the steadiest floor generals this game has ever seen. All consistently torches opponents out of the pick and roll.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Back to Okogie. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Durant. 4 on the clock. And here's Ayton, defended by Jackson. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Memphis ball.
Outside Morant. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Phoenix on D, trailing by 8. Outside Morant, on the wing Bane, fires the 3.
Paul's a pesky defender, no doubt about it.
Bane, no good. Durant has the open look. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Memphis has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Paul passes to Durant. Screen by Durant. Booker for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Morant. Kevin Durant pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. And then Morant with the jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Pass to Bane. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jackson, the pass to Bane. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Up top, Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Paul shot is off. Memphis has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. From downtown, and Bane with the 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Memphis? And that one misses.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Morant with it. 4-3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
he clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Paul against Moran. Screen by Durant. Paul passes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Outside Moran. There's the triple. It's off. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
I smack clowns with mad style.
for him.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Just 2 to shoot. Zubac's no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Morant against Leonard. Morant passes to Adams. Brooks outside. It's Morant in the corner. The drive by Bane. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Morant. Paul George making his last shot. Adams sets the pick for Morant. With the floater. And Adams kicks to Bane. Here's Morant. The Clippers grab the miss.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Back to Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. Zubac, a screen on Brooks. Over to the left wing. A fadeaway. No good from Zubac. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. To the inside. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. Zubac with the screen for George. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. Morant with the bucket.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot. In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now here's Jackson. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Adams' shot is good.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
From deep, George. Offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now, here's Bane. Morant with it. Westbrook picks him up. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams' shot is good. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And it's Morant missing. The Clippers trail. Outside Westbrook. Back to Zubac. Outside Leonard. Now the pass to Zubac. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He's off on the second.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Morant with it. Westbrook picks him up. And a wide open look for Payne. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Jackson has the open look. Misses the deep three-point attempt. For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
That's a play that's all about positioning, and Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Westbrook against Morant. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He finishes. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Highland in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Highland passes to Zubac. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Adams finds Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
A three from Leonard. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Payne against Leonard. And the rejection by Zubac. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Morant. And they recover it. Jackson kicks to Morant. Into the lane. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Absolutely fearless. Morant willing to put his body on the line in order to make plays.
And he sinks the second. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay review. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Pass to Highland. Morris with a screen on Morant. Here's Highland. His three-pointer's off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jackson passes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Down low, here's Morris. Outside for George. Morris with a screen on Morant. Highland misses.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Morant passes to Adams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
Steven Adams at the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. Here's George. He's got 12. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Good on the triple. George has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Clippers.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. 9 points for Jaren Jackson. Clippers trail by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Zubac kicks to George. Lets it go with the 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Morant right side. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Zubac with the screen for George. Out to Morris. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Zubac, that's good.
I really like how Marcus Morris plays within the offense. This guy is so solid at recognizing when he should give it up.
Here's Morant.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
George, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Adams.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Brooks from outside. And no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Highland. Outside for George. Morant against Morris. Here's Highland. Outside, George. 3-pointer. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside with 1 on the clock. And Morant throws it down.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after
20 seconds.
If you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' spot. They've got Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Tillman in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Morris. Off target at the rim. The Grizzlies shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's George.
Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Jones from outside. So the wing on the left. Pass to Kennard. Second shot opportunity. Shot clock at 5. Here's Eldorado. It's not going to go for him. And the Clippers will come the other way. George looking over the floor. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
How about the handle of Russell Westbrook? Makes that slash into the defense look easy.
Kennard against Gordon. Covered by Morris. To the wing right side. Here's Eldorado. Good on the shot. Eldama's got his first 2 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Zubac. Outside Gordon. Zubac, a screen on Kennard. Gordon with no one around. Hands it from downtown. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. A 2-point game. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Gordon. Back to Morris. Outside for George. For the lead. Tillman grabs the miss. Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. Some nice passing there by Memphis.
2 minutes.
Jones with it. Westbrook picks him up. Tillman goes back up, and it's good on the way in. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Zubac kicks to Westbrook. And here's George. He's got 17, and that one is good.
Well, that's about strength from Paul George. You touch the paint, he will finish.
Jones against Westbrook. The pass to Kennard. From the arc. Here's Tillman. Zubac defending. Here's Eldama. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. George passes to Morris. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Morris. And Norman Powell subbed in for Paul George.
I love Robert Covington's story. Here's an undrafted player out of Tennessee State who's now made a very long, productive NBA career as a 3-and-D player and just one of the hardest workers in the league.
Mann's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Morant. Rebound by the Clippers. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Powell with the steal. Inside. Here's Plumlee. And Adams sends it back. Gordon with it. Outside, Covington. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under
The
review.
officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Clippers on top. They finish off the third quarter with a 13-4 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Oh!
Goodness. Yeah, That's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside Gordon. Brooks against Powell. That one, no good. Adams, some nice D. Now Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Bane against Gordon. Dishes to Covington. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant kicks to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now.
Substitution on the court.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Back to Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Morant surveying the D. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Morant. And it's 7 points for Steven Adams. George against Bane. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And here are the Grizzlies now. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Lots of room. Again, Memphis.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Morris with the screen for Westbrook. Outside for George.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They shoot no let up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Plumlee is checked in for the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. Oh!
And the seasoned veteran, the big shot maker, Russell Westbrook.
Morant passes to Adams. Jackson from long range. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Plumlee. The kick out to Westbrook. Morris with a screen on Bane. 4 on the clock. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket for Morris.
My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
Payne for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To take the lead, and he sinks the layup. And the Clippers lead by 1.
This guy is clutch. He's money. The game's in the balance. Russell Westbrook says it's my turn.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be a Mason Plumlee.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Morris. Mann subbed in for George.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Leonard looking around. Takes it inside. Pass to Mann. Fires the three. The shot misses. And it's Memphis the other way. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Now here's Morant. Money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Covington finds Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Three-pointer. No good from three-point territory. Man. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. It's tied at 48. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. For the win. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
Here's Covington. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams at the pivot spot manning the middle. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. To the left wing. They get a hand on it. Covington with the steal. Westbrook against Morant. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Marcus Morris comes in for Robert Covington. And George is subbed in for Terrence Mann. Bain with it. Westbrook picks him up. Brooks misses. And for the Clippers, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Leonard dishes to Westbrook. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Morant against Westbrook. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Count that one. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis. And here is Los Angeles now. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here's the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks the pass to Morant. Memphis moving it around. A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. Outside, Bain. Morant right side. Clock at 6. Out to Brooks. On the lane, Bain. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Zubac, a screen on Morant. Left side, George. Zubac with the screen for George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
These are the situations that Paul George wants to be in. An opportunity to prove he's got the clutch gene at the foul line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Wanting to prove the doubters wrong, George welcomes the chance to come through at the strike.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Morant kicks to Bane. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side Leonard. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. They recover it. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Westbrook.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. So it's Los Angeles taking the dunk. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
I smack clowns with mad style.
don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3. Clock at 2. Here's George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Off the left rim and out.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
For 3, George. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Paul against Westbrook. Goes back up. Kicks it to George. Morris passes to George. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Here's Zubac. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Booker goes in. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Zubac with a screen on Paul. And Westbrook draws the double. Morris left side. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard with a screen on Booker. 2 points. That one goes.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
The Suns trailing. Now Paul on the wing. Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the
outside Paul. Pass to Booker from deep. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 7 points.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Leonard. The D's right on him. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Here's Zubac. Morris for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either 4 spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid 3-point shooter.
Pass to Morris. Now here's Westbrook. Now Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Here's Paul. Ayton with a screen. Paul finds Ayton. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And that comes off the assist by Durant. 5 points in the game.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
George outside. Three-pointer, no good. Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Durant. Tipped. It's stolen by Leonard. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Suns ahead. They're up by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position.
Smart move by Chris Paul, shooting right into the defender to win a trip to the line.
Paul hits them both. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Durant against Morris. Just 5 to shoot. And that one hits the back iron.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
From outside the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns leading. Left side, Paul. Over to the left wing. Here's Ayton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yes, so strong. Ayton, and 1. Ugh.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Leonard outside. Here's Highland, guarded by Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George, right side. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And it's Phoenix's ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Paul with it, guarded now by Morris. And there it is for us. And it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
To win the run, George. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, George with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Plumlee down low. He's against Ayton. George outside. And the jam by George.
I mean, he is explosive with his leaping ability. Paul George is well versed in finishing above the rim.
Pass to Okogie. And here's Paul. Outside Booker. Off target from 3-point range. Paul against George. Inside. Oh, denied by Durant.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
Here's Okogie. George defending. Okogie's shot is off.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Here's Durant. Booker for three. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got 10 points.
It's tough to contain Booker on the catch and shoot because of his smooth, quick release. Impressive.
George passes to Morris. Here's Highland. Here's the three. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Pass to Leonard. They swipe it. Durant with it. Guarded now by Morris. The three ball. Durant's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
George passes to Leonard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the half. Durant finds Paul. Booker against George with the fadeaway. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Covington. Back to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Warren with the ball. Leonard defending. Outside Payne. Pulls up. No good on his first attempt of the game. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter.
24.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Norman Powell out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Powell passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Pass to Ross. Here's Warren. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Covington, he's open. And again, it's the Clippers.
Quick attack by Covington, not giving the defense a chance to get all over him.
Over to the wing, back to Warren. Here's Baisley, covered by Covington. Pass to Ross. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
4 on the clock. Powell finds Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
And yes, Westbrook can find points from anywhere. He just needs an opening.
Payne, the pass to Warren. Now here's Payne. Back to Baisley. No one near him. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Suns lead by 10. Westbrook against Payne. Poke loose. Ross with it. Pass to Payne. Powell with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Covington. Up top, Westbrook. Pick by Covington. For three, Powell gets the three to fall. Powell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That's who you want to get it out to. Norman Powell shoots around 40% from deep almost every year.
To the left side wing. Ross against Gordon. Ooh, a clear look for Ross. And it's Phoenix with another.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Gordon, the pass to Westbrook. Back to Gordon. Westbrook outside. Puts it in off the killer crossover. Westbrook's gotten his second bucket of the game.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
Warren for three. The offensive rebound. Pass to Biyombo. Outside Payne. Back to Biyombo. And stolen by Covington. Payne against Westbrook. And here's Covington. Out to Powell. 5 on the clock. Back to Covington. It's stolen by Warren. Here we go, one-on-one. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Powell against Warren. Westbrook into the lane. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. For three, Powell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Warren with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Warren the pass to Ross. And stolen by Covington. And it's the Clippers on the break. Ross against Powell. The shot's good. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
Payne, the pass to Ross. Here's Baisley. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Ahead. Here's Covington. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
And what I love, there was no panic on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And we've watched 3 so far. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that one's good. Covington.
This is what Covington does, a confident three-point shooter.
Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Up top, George. And George with the jam.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
And Booker with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
George with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
ball, passes to Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Gordon. Booker, no good. The Clippers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to George. Now here's Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. Gordon finds George to take the lead. George with another miss. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Booker with it. Takes a 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
It's George on the wing. Back to Gordon. George outside. To the inside. The 3 is up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
The Clippers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Morris.
And the length of Durant, he's more than capable of attacking the rim and either scoring or drawing the foul. Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Here's Mann. Pass to Gordon. And here's Morris. Booker defending. Morris against Booker. Morris can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
From the arc. Durant, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Gordon. And stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. And Durant slams it home.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
And again, no good by the Clippers.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Gordon. Morris can't hit. The Suns leading. And it's stolen by Plumlee. It's Powell on the wing. Booker defending. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
For 3, Powell buries it from 3.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
And here's Durant. Fires for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night. A terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Powell with the stuff.
Look at how high Norman Powell gets on these dunks. Love showing off his athleticism.
Here's Okogie. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Smack clowns with mad style.
rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Drills the three-pointer.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Now here's Durant. Suns moving the ball around. Tries again.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Clock at 4. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Booker with no one around, and the Suns miss again.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time with Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Booker outside. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. No good on the three. Grizzlies have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Morant with it, now guarded by Ayton.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And that one's good, Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Out to Brooks. Launches a three. Rebound by the Suns. KD looking around. Paul's shot is off.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Suns trail by 7. High post, KD. He has 6. Booker the pass to Durant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Passes it to Bain. Screen by Adams. For 3. Brooks the pass to Morant. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Morant against Paul. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And Morant throws it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Durant. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton.
Just doesn't second guess his shot selection, and for good reason. A lot of those go in.
Morant surveying the D, driving the lane, and Morant throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Bane. After the miss from KD. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And taken away by Paul. Booker outside. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been put. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie into the 3, the small forward.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Well, the motor right now for Steven Adams is humming on the glass, getting after it.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 13. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Memphis leading by 13. Bane looking around. Outside Jackson. Back to Bane. From downtown. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bane. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Gets a very good look and converts. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go. Outside for Jackson. Paul with the steal. Durant up top. Guarded by Morant. And Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Durant, the pass to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
The Suns have gone a nice 3-of-3 to start the second. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, Some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Morant against Booker. Morant outside to the inside. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
Paul passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Jackson has the open look. They get it again. Outside, Bain. Jackson, a screen on Paul. On the clock. Bain, no good. Suns trail by 13. Paul with the buckets. Paul's got 11 points.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Outside for Jackson. No good with the triple. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, this is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Brooks kicks to Bain. The three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
KD's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get it back. Outside, Bain. And it's Brooks in the corner. Morant outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Adams finds Morant. Now Jackson.
He keeps adding strength and conditioning.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Luke Kennard out there with Jones. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you wonder what it's going to be like when Bazley puts everything together. Such a tough cover.
The Suns have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Jones. Now we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. Makes him a really tough matchup.
Ross with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ross has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a good look from Bazley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Passes to Kennard. Ross with the steal. Here's Bazley going inside.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Jones looking for an opening. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Tillman. It's tipped.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
It's stolen by Jones. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Baisley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Jones, the pass to Tillman. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Jones in the post. Payne covering. Biyombo with the block. Ross in the corner. To the paint. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. He's covered by Warren. To the middle. Here's Tillman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tillman's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to Eldorado. He's covered by Warren. Kicks it out to Jones. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Ross. Here's Biyombo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Biyombo's got his first points in this one.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Kennard, the pass to Tillman. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Xavier taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 12-point game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Kennard kicks to Jones. Now the pass to Kennard. They set the screen. Good on the bucket.
Great sign for the offense when Kennard can start to handle the ball and make plays like that.
Suns trail by 12. Ross passes to Warren. Back to Ross. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Connects from 3-point range.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside, Jones. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
It's stolen. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Kennard. Comes up empty down low. Payne looking around. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Phoenix looking who they...
Focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
Paul goes in. And here's Booker from the arc. Suns keep it alive. Pass to Okogie. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Adams finds Bain. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. A three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 11. Booker in the post. Guarded by Morant. KD sets the pick for Paul. Lets it fly from 18. That one a little long.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
And so he hits both. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Paul looking over the floor. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, little you can do now to slow him down. Durant's such a phenomenal offensive talent.
Morant with it. Out to Brooks. And now the Suns a fast break. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Booker from the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Brooks in the corner. Out to Morant. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Paul passes to Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, man. We should grab some popcorn and a blanket and a pillow and settle in. This is going to be a long night watching KD score.
Jackson finds Morant. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bain. That's tipped, and he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ayton a screen on Jackson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. KD's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. Adams down low. Ayton's there. And here's Brooks from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Durant for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Jacks up a 3. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 11. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and the Grizzlies leading by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Grizzlies.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Paul can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Ayton finds KD. And again, it's the Suns missing. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now, Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed, all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Brent.
I smack clowns with mad style.
tonight.
Here we go.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Here's Westbrook. Zubac's high post. Up top, George. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
Over his career, George has put up great numbers from deep. The ultimate 3-and-D player.
Morant against Westbrook, and it's Morant off the drive, and then Morant with the dunk.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Bane against George. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Morant. Here's Adams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws on Robert Covington.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
Second free throw, no good. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And George with the jam.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Morant finds Brooks. Here's Adams. Jackson right side. Over Covington. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
Outside Covington. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. George for 3. That doesn't go either for George. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Morant against Westbrook. And that one's good. Morant's got 6 points.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, Adams with the block. Westbrook against Morant. Adams with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Outside Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Bane. Adams a screen. To the inside. The Clippers grab the miss.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Westbrook against Jackson. Here's Zubac. Kicks it to George. Pass to Westbrook. Back to George. And stolen by Bane. Launches it. Unable to get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Some serious intensity from Leonard, driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
Here's Morant, and then Morant with the dunk.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Zubac with a screen on Bane. Westbrook outside. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Back to Brooks, pass to Morant. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Here's Morant driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Now Covington. And stolen by Morant. And we played through the first minute here in the second. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson finds Brooks. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. The free throw drops for Leonard. Memphis leading. Left side, Morant. Jackson for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Leonard. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Morant. Doesn't go in. 3rd miss out of 9 shots. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Leonard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, the claw. I mean, Leonard controls the ball with those massive hands. Just throws it down.
Shot to stop the run. And then Morant with the dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Westbrook outside. Back to Zubac. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
Jackson with a screen on Westbrook. From deep, Bane sinks it from distance. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Left side, Covington from behind the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most of all, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh! That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. From deep, Bane. Jackson outside. Lets the 3 fly. From deep, Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And here's Zubac. Covington passes to Leonard. And the Clippers hit again from deep. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Jackson, the pass to Adams. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
George outside. The 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Westbrook against Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. 11 seconds left in the first half. Westbrook with it. Covington, he's open. No good on the buzzer beater. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Grizzlies, 25. The Clippers, 30.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Luke Kennard, also Tyus Jones out there, and it's Tillman in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
Oh, great D that time from Powell. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Mann. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Memphis trailing here. And for Mann, proving he belongs, earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
NBA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Morris, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. A line change here for Memphis. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside Morant, and there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for
and he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Gordon pulls it in.
Whew. You try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, I don't know, about a week.
Plumlee passes to Gordon. Plumlee, a screen on Bane. And here's Gordon from the arc. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis is going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. There's the drive. Inside. Adams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Morris against Adams. Morris outside. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Here's Plumlee. And he banks in the layup. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Deflects the pass. Oh,
nice.
What a huge jam.
Gracious.
Big time right there.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Payne against Gordon. And it's Morris penetrating. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Morant. Adams, the pass to Morant. He's off on the layup.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Morris against Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good, man. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Morant. A minute 6 left in the third quarter of the game. The 3 from Bane. Adams, the pass to Bane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers. Clark is checked in for Adams. Here's Mann. He's got 5. The kick out to Morris. Powell, a screen on Jackson. Here's Morris. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Oh, Morris with a steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mann. Morris, a screen on Morant. Clock at 6. Back to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Eric Gordon is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Zubats in at center.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
Both good from the line that time. The Clippers in the lead. Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubats. Payne against Gordon. Three-pointer. Out to Powell. To the paint. Now here's Covington. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity.
To the middle. Here's Clark. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. So for the Clippers, Leonard comes in for Powell. And it's Paul George in for Gordon. Payne against George. Outside Payne. 6 to shoot. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. George outside, down low. Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Up top, Morant. Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Jackson. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jet.
Westbrook outside. Zubats with a screen on Morant. Westbrook drives. It's good. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Westbrook against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Covington. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
A 3-and-D wing. Covington's skill set is perfect for how players and teams play the game today. People were worried that this would slow the action down. But
the previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Adams is checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Payne, the pass to Morant. Back to Payne. Jackson with a screen on George. Payne, no good. Pass to Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Here's Adams, covered by Covington. Outside Morant. Now Brooks. Oh, Covington with a block. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook outside. Pass to George. No good on the three.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And here's Adams from the arc. No luck on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Plumlee, a screen on Brooks. Leonard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Covington against Brooks. Plumlee, a screen on Bane. For three, George. Second shot opportunity. Out to Covington. For three, Westbrook hits a three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Clippers.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Paul George.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
From deep, Bane. They get it back. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Inside, Bane with it. To end the drought. On the wing, Bane. Out left to the wing. Here's Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
I smack clowns with mad style.